The next stop in our campaign for They Are Billions is the Mines of the Raven. And in this particular mission, looks like we need to get colony population of 700. We also have to get gold production of 2,000. On this volcanic wasteland of sharp rock, you'll find gold mines that were abandoned by humans a long time ago. Not only the croaking of the ravens breaks the silence of these ashlands, build a large colony and exploit its valuable mines to ensure a continuous supply of gold for the Empire. There are many points of entry between the mountains and the mines. You'll need to build a strong defense at each entrance to protect the mines. So I guess we're going to have to, I don't know if they're going to start us like right in the middle of the mines, we have to capture them, but gold production of 2,000, that's a fairly significant number. We have a total of 70 days in order to complete this particular mission. That's going to give us 180 research points and 200 more Empire points. Alright, this map is looking a little bit darker. On the stream we had the other night, we actually got a couple more upgrades for our colony. So now we have the ability to make a warehouse, which would be great. We can stockpile more resources. That should help with building things up a little bit. While they're running around doing their business, I guess we'll start to build out some buildings. Now I can already see there's zombies over here. We have more zombies down here. I guess you should probably put the brakes on over here. I don't want you to run right into them. But then we have this like split track rail. I'm not sure exactly where the train's gonna go this time.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's go ahead and build some housing. Start our run of tents down below. It's gonna be a little bit before we have the resources to do a lot. We're all out of gold, but our first train trip, we definitely want to bring in population right away. We can start getting some taxation money from our populace.
Gotcha.
And also some workers will be really critical too. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a whole bunch of zombies right there. Got some more up here.
Sure?
Let's put you on patrol over here now.
What do you want now?
What have we got up here? Okay, that's all busy. Okay, we have a little bit of resource here. We can grab some of that. Hopefully there aren't any runners in there. No, we're good.
Okay.
All right, we'll put you on patrol here.
Just guide me through the
We're gonna put this one on patrol between the woods and this point out here.
Oh, more ore.
Down this way we have more zombies along the tracks.
Clean the eyes. Yeah.
They can go on patrol here.
You again.
The train has
Put him on patrol, or her on patrol over here. And I'm gonna keep this one in reserve just for now. It's very crowded in here. This is actually really close in. I'm not sure exactly where we're gonna have to do our mining, but it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so let's get hunting shacks. That's pretty much the only thing we're gonna be able to work with for food production here, I think. We'll get 2 in here for now. We'll also need a lumber mill, but I'm gonna need gold before we can do that. So they were kind enough on the map to actually mark the different points we can mine. So we have gold in the 4 corners, and then iron is actually directly up above us. Must be up here somewhere. Somewhere up here. There's iron. This is gonna be interesting to build this out. I've definitely we haven't had to deal with this kind of a layout before. Okay, I don't want to put tents there because that will block in my ability to walk through the trees. So we're just gonna put more on this side, and then we'll probably put some over here too. That's gonna cap out our food. Okay, it looks like the only stone deposit is down here. Actually, I'm gonna send that ranger back. I wanted to go up and see where the iron was up there, but I definitely need stone as a priority over iron. We can make do with rangers initially. We did upgrade their damage by 20% using one of our research tree picks, so that'll be helpful.
What?
Zombies don't start to run in right away anyway, so we'll get a chance to kind of pick away at these a tiny bit before we have to worry too much about them wandering in. I'm going to extend our range because I know I'm going to have to move down towards the stone here anyway, so we'll build this out here so we can fit in more hunter shacks. We also need a lumber mill because we don't have one yet. I get 8 from there. 13. It's like 13 is about the best I'm going to nab, so we'll do that over there. We can't really build a wall against the undead over there, though. But I can build another little Tesla tower to help expand. Okay, new checkpoint, or new choke point rather, established down here. So I'm going to set ranger to guard that, and then we're going to go up here and see what we can do to push up this way. We do need to extend down here with another Tesla tower. And we'll do one over here also, I guess. I know I'm going to need more power soon, so if we can get more wood in play, I'd like to build another one of these. But we're actually going to need to build probably the quarry first. That's going to take 30 wood. I only have one sawmill in play right now, so let's maybe see if we can place one over here. That'll give me another 13 from there, so that's pretty good.
Building completed.
Yeah, we have plenty of wood now to build our first quarry. We're going to stick that down here. 7's actually not bad for a quarry. So I'll learn a 7 stone in production. Once we get up to 20, we can build the soldier center, which will let us start to produce some units, and then we're going to need to expand out a little bit. I did start another Tesla tower down here so we can build another hunter's cottage, because we're going to need to secure food in a much greater supply than what I have now. Based on where we're patrolling, I could build it down here and get 21. I think I'll do that, but we're also going to be play a little bit safe. I'll put a little wall here just to make sure that if something wanders in, they don't smack my hunting cottage.
A new task.
Okay, we have the 20 stone that we need, so we can go ahead and build our first soldier center. I think I'm going to put them up here by the tracks. I should have enough space here to build a few of them. Try to keep them towards the heart of everything. I might be able to just like build in here and then down, but this would be a good place to put in a warehouse because we've got some hunter shacks, we've got our stone production down here. The warehouse that we unlocked does require 40 stone, so that's going to take a little bit of digging. We could do a wood workshop now. We have the resources for that. It takes kind of a lot of space, though. All right, so I was thinking of putting another soldier center in here, but I think we'll take the wood workshop instead because we have the room for it now. Wood workshop's finished. We could research cottages, which we don't really have the food supply for right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get the farms. We've pretty much maxed out on our wood supply, so it would probably make sense to do some defenses since we have the money and the wood. There's no point in letting it go to waste. So we'll extend the wall here out to this point, and then we should be able to build some gates across here. Yeah, so that'll protect our train path. It's not letting me build a second gate there for some reason, though. I think the track is angled just a little bit. I actually need the second gate to be down a little bit farther, so we need another Tesla tower for that. We'll put this patrol unit back here, though. Getting a little low on workers. I need more tents, but in order to get more tents, I'm going to need more food production. We've finished the research on the farm. Now the question is, where can we place it? I'm going to go for the 62 food that we can get down here. We'll figure out where to place the warehouse after. Which we pretty much just need workers for. So we need the food so I can build more tents and get more workers. In the meantime, we can also start research on the cottage since we have money for that. This is a finished building. We can build our second gate down here and finish off our wall. That'll get us the coverage we need there. This area up here I'd like to gate off also for now, just because I'm not sure what's going to be up behind there. So we'll build a Tesla tower there, and we'll do one down here also.
Ready.
We found a truck down here with a couple of food supply crates, which will come in really handy. I did manage to build a farm, so of course we've got some additional food space there. As soon as I get more space to build tents in. I planted a wall off over here, so this will probably give us access to tent space here anyway. Let's just tackle this right away. There's a zombie over there somewhere.
Okay.
There's a zombie too close for me to build, but there's kind of a lot of zombies up there. Small squad needs to fall back a little bit. There's already a veteran in this group now.
Our forces are in danger.
I know they are. Fall back behind the wall. Let them hit the wall first.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
It's okay. That's what we want them to do.
Taste my arrows.
I could definitely do with a larger squad of rangers here, but I'm running out of population in order to do it with. Up here. Ooh, it looks like we have actually maybe a natural choke point up here.
Perfect.
Is that supposed to be water there? If so, I might have another means of producing food too, which would be really handy. Okay, so it does look like that might be water. We might be able to put fishing shacks at it. I can't tell for sure if it's fishable, but it looks like it. This ranger, I'd like to push them out and clear out some of the field here a little bit so we get a little more space. But for now, we can put tents in here.
What do you want?
This ranger needs to change their patrol route so we can cover the space.
Hold that. A
I
plan.
definitely need to clear out up there.
What?
All right, let's get our hands on.
Great.
I wanted to get the food, but these guys are runners. All right,
You
get the
hold
food.
that. A plan.
Then we'll fall back.
Roger that.
Help clean it up top.
Okay. But it's gonna cost you double.
Well, it didn't take long to set up a new perimeter here, and that gave me the option of
Arrived at the station.
expanding pretty quickly. So we have a couple natural choke points here that gives me lots of space. So there's this one here up top here. This little lake feature actually runs into a pile of rubble, so it's nicely blocked off also. And then a small choke point down here. So as long as we can control all these points of entry, and there's kind of a lot of them, we should be in good shape. But now on the plus side, we do have a fair amount of wood. Gold is in a decent position. Everything seems to be expanding fairly well. So I'm going to put in some defensive walls here that we can control behind. That'll give this little duo squad will be all right. I did find some more iron, so I've been producing some more soldier units. We have a total of 10 of those in production right now. The first wave comes in another 5 days on day 18. If I could expand up top here, this will also give me access to... actually, I can put a Tesla tower right here. It's going to cover the whole thing. I can actually put some fishing cottages along this lake, too, which would be really handy. Fit a hunter's cabin over here. That's good for another 18 food. And I should build a Tesla tower back here too, so we can build defenses on this opening. Day 16, we've been expanding pretty aggressively. I have a whole lot of tents out here now, so we have a population of 302. I'm pretty much at that point where I think I'm going to want to start trying to upgrade to a whole bunch of cabins. So I should increase my wood production, but I also want to increase our storage. So I'm going to go for a warehouse. If I place it up here, I'm not going to put enough room. This thing is kind of a big building. I sort of regret putting this farm down here, but I needed it at the time. I could almost fit it down here, but the tracks are kind of in the way. It looks like I'm going to have to go over here, but if I do that, I'm not going to boost production anywhere. All right, we'll build it out here. At least I'll get our farm included in the production increase from the warehouse, and that will also get the lumber mill I'm going to place up there. We've got a hunting shack, so something. But most importantly, it's going to increase my ability to store resources, because we're going to need a whole lot more. It's something I kept running into in the last match we were
They are
playing.
trying to break through.
We kept running out of resources, and then scrambling to try to make things work for us. I don't really like that idea. Looks like we found our first gold deposit up here that we can go ahead and mine, but we'll have to expand to the point where we can actually build out here. That's going to be a bit of an adventure. The noise from these soldiers up here is drawing in zombies, which is okay, because, I mean, they're going to start to veteran up a little bit. We have a couple of rangers that already have. Plus, it'll save me hunting down zombies a little bit if they just kind of keep running into me. It'd be great.
Our pure enemies.
I'm going to want to capture the iron that's up here. This is in its own enclosed little alcove. So I can actually block off here and over here. Well, actually, over here, rather. And that will give me control of the area that will let me have my quarry in place. I'm going to take a couple of these soldiers over here. They can help clean out this side a little bit and keep it covered. We'll move our patrol up to here. We'll expand with some Tesla towers, and then that should let me get to a point where I can build off defenses on that side.
Dozens of infected
Take
are
control
near
of
the
that.
colony.
The whole area there. Oh, that's really good. Really bad time. I should have been paying attention to the day. It's day 18. In comes the wave. I need to pull my units back, so I'm gonna recover my resources from this for now.
Tell me.
All of you units pull back.
What to do.
It's coming in from the south, so it could be either down here or over here. I'm gonna send them all over here for now. All right, looks like it's coming towards this bottom wall here. I have a reasonable size force here with the soldiers we have in play. Hopefully there'll be enough. I don't have an iron mine going right now,
Is everything okay?
so it kind of rules out making more soldiers. So hopefully we'll make do with what we have here. Here comes the wave now.
What?
Get one ranger up here to cover this side, because these other guys are wondering I'm here to hit this.
You are going to pay me for this, right? Okay.
That's a decent sized zombie army.
It's better
Come
be
down here and
good.
hit this guy.
Are you sure?
This isn't good. These walls are going down quicker than I thought they would. Just need to fall back. let's take all of our soldiers and we'll put them forward. We'll put the rangers behind, because the rangers are a little more fragile.
What do you want now? Roger that.
They also have better range.
This better be good.
All right, I think we'll be fine. They're busy messing around with the wall still.
Commander?
Everybody advance forward.
Understood.
All right, well, it says we defeated the wave, but there's quite a few zombies coming in. They must have wandered in because of all the noise. So I guess I should probably go play a little bit of cleanup down here. I swept down to the southwest here because I wanted to see what would be down below here, and it looks like we found the other gold, the next gold deposit. We've cut down a whole pile of zombies. There's another body of water here that we could theoretically use for more food. If I could block off here, and then potentially up here, that might actually, well, all the way across here, I guess. That would let me control another huge swath of land.
Just guide me to the
But I need to see what's out behind this gold deposit.
all the way.
My gold's going to waste at the moment. I should be going ahead and producing some more units, but I want to build soldiers. I can't. So in the meantime, I'm just I'm going ahead and upgrading tents as much as possible. Which at the moment actually is being held back by our wood supply of all things.
Right.
Okay, I've cleaned all the way down to the entrance of the zone, which should leave us with only waves and stragglers that wander in now.
I was cleaning my
I'm going
way.
to separate these out. I'm going to leave a few of the veterans behind to protect this area. I'll just put them on patrol.
A new test.
Even though I don't have Tesla towers and stuff built
What?
down here just yet.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
My intent is going to be to expand down here, so we'll
Gotcha.
set them on patrol.
Tell me.
All these units are
Come
going to
on.
clean out this direction and see what we can close off. Because
Because
I'd like to try and choke off this whole area down here. Down here's our third gold mine.
Perfect.
Actually, just outside the reach of this gate, too, no less. I could almost block off, like, down here instead.
Tell me. Understood.
Looks like this one is similarly blocked in, so it's
the
only... It can be accessed from the outside, but not through it. The only place to build here... Well, we might have a couple spots we could build.
Commander?
We could build quarries, potentially. It's kind of a weird area to look at. I might even be able to put one right in the middle.
Let's go.
Look at the zombies all the way to the zone down in this corner now, too.
Perfect.
So, I've already started to extend out our Tesla towers to try to take control of this area a little bit. I can build walls across here, which I can then set some sentries on, which will be fine.
Commander?
Building
A new
completed.
test.
I still have to worry about zombies wandering in this way, so I'm going to send maybe a couple
Are there other
of
units to
couple
bother?
rangers over here to guard
This
that
better be good.
side there, just in
Okay.
case they do happen to wander in.
Straight to the heart.
This side I'm not really planning to go down because there's nothing down there for me, so I can just block it off with a triple thick wall. And we'll set a couple sentries behind this wall to help defend it.
Oh, more orders.
I do need to make some more soldiers. Day 25, the next wave is coming in day 30, and it's definitely the soldiers that I want.
Great.
Over this side, we can expand, block off another area, so we actually have control of this little gold
You are gonna
deposit.
pay me for this, right?
Building completed.
And technically, I have control of this one too, though I don't have enough built out there to have good solid support of it.
everything
But in the
okay?
meantime, I'm going to take 2 units here to put on patrol.
You again. Okay, you are gonna.
The rest of these units, I'm going to take them all the way up north and secure this iron deposit because I need to get my soldiers ready. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to produce them now. I'm going to build a second warehouse. We'll stick it down south here. That'll give me an additional boost in the amount of resources I can store, which will be good. I think I can do to limit the amount of times I'm maxing out my resources, the better.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Understood.
Finally, I have some iron production, so I'm going to start producing soldiers. I can't produce them very quickly because I just don't have very much. As long as they have them in progress,
Do you need me?
hopefully they'll be ready in time for the
Alright.
wave that comes in the next 2 days.
Let me put an arrow in his head.
It's day 30. The wave is supposed to come in at some point today. I don't really feel like I have enough units. I have a lot of different borders that I'm patrolling right now, just with 2 at a time.
A new test.
I don't even know why you're guarding there anymore. You go
won't
up here.
match your plan.
Building completed.
Okay.
This spot in particular I'm worried about because it's just an open
Building completed.
pathway. I mean, if I could expand out here, I could
A horde of
close it off,
infantry
but
are on their way.
cover from the south
Approaching
again.
from the south.
I'm going to take
Commander, tell me.
Take most of these units. I'm gonna leave 3 of the Rangers behind to guard this particular entranceway.
Aren't there other units to bother? Are you sure?
Do you need
Take the
me?
rest of these down south.
Come on.
This squad
Commander?
here. So they could come from, if they're coming from the south, they could come from 2 different points. This gateway here, or the one that I'm going to build down here, which I probably should prioritize now. Okay, so we have a triple thick gate down, or triple thick wall down here. We don't need to get through there, so I don't have to worry about any actual gates. I'm going to move all the units down to this lower area. I'm covering a lot of territory right now, so I don't have the luxury of moving a lot of units around.
Order, sir.
Attack.
All right, they're going to hit this lower wall right here by the looks of it. So let's get all of our units down here.
Let's go.
Now, on the plus side, I do have a fallback position, but
Do
all
you
these
need
Tesla
me?
towers that I built are going to get broken by the infected as we go. Maybe what I'll do is I'll build... Just ahead of time, I'll build a little place that we can duck back into if we need to.
Order, sir.
Everybody get in there.
Do you need me?
The wave shouldn't be too massive. I mean, it's only the second wave, but
We're under attack.
they're definitely going to get through this first layer, I think, and we're going to have to fall back to the next one. Yeah, they're getting through. Let's
They
fall
are
back.
Attacking the colony defenses.
All right, perfect. Easy enough. Okay, that'll give us another 11 days to expand and take control of things before we have to worry about the next wave.
Let's get them.
Just quickly repair all this junk. I think it's about time we built our first quarry in the gold mines. It looks like I could build right here and get 320 production out of it.
Attention. Building complete.
They seem to have designed the map so you can build the quarry like right in the center of each of the gold deposits, which is good because obviously that will produce the most output. We're at 747 gold production now. I have a few more tents I can upgrade. That'll max us out for cabins, and then everything I build from this point will have to be cabins. We can build some more soldier units. So we have the money and the food, etc.
Attention. Building completed.
This spot down here, I can't quite reach the quarry yet. I don't think. Oops, not that farm.
The train has
No,
arrived
can't quite
at
place
the
it
station.
yet. We need to get one more Tesla tower in here.
They are trying to break through.
All right, our second gold mine is going down. That's another 320 production there. I have room over here for some more hunting shacks, I guess. It's another 24. That's pretty good. We could probably put a farm right in here too. Make sure we keep a good food production going. Let's go for another 62.
The train has arrived at the station.
Which means we have room for a lot more housing too. We have, well, a little bit of power available. I should probably boost that up a tiny bit more. Put that down there, and then in the meantime, we can build some more cabins over here. I've just about swept the map clean of random zombies. There's pretty much just this one top corner left to do, which opens up my access to all the gold mines. There'll be just that one last one to get here, but I have a group of soldiers on the way there now. So that'll help clear that out, but it'll also give them some good experience so they can hopefully get up to veteran level in time for the next wave. Now, it's only like 5 days until the next wave, so I'm not really expecting that they're going to accomplish a ton, but if we can lock up that position for the gold mine up there, that'd be great.
Understood. Reporting for duty.
And this looks like it's a dead end up here too, which is even better, which means I can just seal off down here
Great idea.
and control this whole mine area.
Charge!
Let's make sure it's actually clear right up at the corner, just in case they're
Arrived at the station.
hiding a little nook or something up there.
Let's get them!
All right, so I have two options. I can expand it to here and control this point, and then across here, or I can control it right here. I think I'm gonna go for the larger expansion point. We'll build secondary walls so I have fallback positions.
Tell me. That will be easy.
But we're gonna need a whole bunch of Tesla towers for this. It's nice that this is its own enclosed area, so I don't have to worry about anything in here. And actually, the squad that's or the soldiers that are in here can come down and patrol this entrance instead.
Reporting for duty. At your service.
Squad 2 here, we have 30 soldiers. That's a pretty decent number. We can go and really
Here we go.
cause a lot of havoc with these guys. They should have no trouble clearing out pretty much anything they run into at this point. In the interest of maximizing my soldier production, I'm going to increase the number of farms. That will actually give us a pretty solid boost in food again. We have another quarry we can build over here. This will be number 3. It's only good for 280 up here, but that's alright. We can build Tesla towers down here to expand our coverage a little bit farther.
Reporting for duty. Tell me.
Of this group here, I want to take the Rangers,
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
send them down below to cover this bottom
Great.
access point here.
Waiting on orders. All the way.
We'll keep our soldiers up here to block off this one for now, I guess.
What do you want now?
Commander, tell me.
Squad 2 is cleaned out up here pretty effectively. There's only a few more zombies left to get until we're right at the corner of the map again.
Building completed.
This point here that I was blocking, I'd kind of like to move out.
Yeah.
So there's a choke point here I can block, and a choke point here I can block, and that will at least let me seal it off.
Building completed.
We have to expand out this way to get that gold mine anyway.
Any orders? Understood.
So that'll take care of all the zombies on the map, aside from the new ones that sort of wander in from the edges.
On your orders.
Leaving us in a pretty good position to expand. I mean, I still have to defend, but you know, obviously it's not going to be
Of course.
not going to be as pressing anymore because we have the place relatively cleaned up. All right, the next wave's coming in. It's coming from the west where this train is. This is the only entrance point on the west, so I got to assume they're coming from here. I was just choosing to expand out here too, so I could try to defend a little bit farther out. It doesn't look like we're going to get pushed as far out as I would like to.
All right.
I do have 2 Tesla towers in production here, but there's no way I can build all the way out to here to guard this off the way I wanted to. So in the meantime, we're going to take a couple of
Need me?
veterans. We'll leave them behind to guard in
Let's
certain
go.
areas, and
Attention.
Any
everybody
orders?
else we're going to send over there
Is everything okay?
to the west side.
That will be easy.
I have a fairly reasonable force of units over here right now. The tricky part is going to be this track. I don't think I can build here. I can't. This track is too curved. I can only build out here. I only have 3 hours. There's no way I'm gonna have time for
Just
that.
tell
So
me
let's
what to do.
let's send our units out to this
All right.
out to the line here. I'll try and whittle down as many of them I can with the force that I'm gonna have.
Ready and waiting. Come on.
There, spread out here
At
like
your
that.
Service.
So when the enemy comes in, they should
everything
get a
okay?
decent number of shots on them, and then I'll have them fall all the way back. Where'd those units go that I had on the way? Did they all get over there? I can't tell if I sent them all there or not. I have another squad up here. Let's actually block this off while I have the time and resources. And then I don't need to leave this many units up here. I can just leave a couple.
Perfect. Orders, sir. Commander?
Okay, the rest of these can come all the way down here and guard at this wall for now, because I'm not sure where the spillover is going to happen. Oh, there they are.
Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my
All right.
weapon.
that's a little messier than I thought it was going to be.
All right.
Somebody guide them away.
Ah!
There we go.
Just tell me
Sacrificial
what to
lamb.
Orders, sir.
So these can fall onto here,
Ready and waiting.
and we'll drop back behind the wall.
That will be easy.
There's so many of them, I actually don't have room for them to squeeze through the gate altogether.
Perfect.
Come on, give them room. There we go.
Orders, sir.
Everybody attack.
Waiting on orders.
No, don't shoot the gate. I think I just shot my own gate. That's really bad. All right, you guys are going to have to block it with your bodies now. Look at all the shots.
They are attacking
That's absurd.
enemy defenses.
All right.
I'm gonna need more backup down here. Oh, they're gonna destroy my little Tesla tower. I can't even break it
They
now.
are trying to break through.
I'm gonna block them just with the force of my bodies. It's a human wall. All right, that was messy. All right, good. Looks like actually the Rangers got the little zombie that was attacking my Tesla tower, so that's good.
What?
This group up here should be fine. This group I can put on
Ready
patrol. They'll be
and
fine. I'm gonna take everybody who's here. Well, I'm gonna take all the soldiers that are here.
Orders, sir. All right.
Send them out into the field. We have a lot of soldiers now. What that really says to me is we need more. We need more soldiers. When it comes down to it, at the end, I think they're going to attack from all sides at once. So because of that, I want to make sure that I have quite a few units I can send around different areas on the map. Because I'm going to have to divide my force for that that major assault. Although it would help if I didn't shoot my own gate next time. You know, tactics. All right, I'm finally building my final gold mine as soon as I can get another train load of workers in. I've actually built so many soldiers that I've consumed all of my available workforce, which I guess is okay because it gives me a reasonably decent sized defense number. My concern is going to be that if they come from every access point at once, that's a lot to cover. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's like 6 access points. Sorry, 2, 4, 6, no, 7 access points that they can come in by. I have them fairly well defended so far. This one has 28 soldiers on it. This one has 41. This one down here has 36 soldiers plus 2 rangers. Up top here, I'm working on this one still. We only have like 7 there. But I haven't really seen anything even wandering in this direction. There haven't been any waves that have come from this direction either. Now, granted, this one section probably covers off 2 access points, so not as many to defend. I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Well, basically 6 points I'm gonna have to defend against, depending on where the waves come in, because I don't know where to expect them from. But the next one's coming in on day 54, which gives me a little bit more time to build, which is great. I have the workers I need now. We can build our final quarry. It's good for 290.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, that's all it took. All right, we got our colony up to 700 population. Actually, we were over 1,000, so that was pretty good. And our gold production was over 2,000. We didn't even need to last out through all the waves or take the full 70 days. Base score was 200. Score factor 100%. So we got final score of 200, which will give us a few more research points. That opens up the lands of the giant, which makes me think, I wonder if there's going to be a giant over there. But we do have 220 points we can spend now in our research as well. I'm not sure where I want to spend them now at the moment. So I did do some things like reinforced armor and stuff, mostly because I wanted it for waves with the enemies. I think I'm gonna go for the resources that give me, or the choices that give me more resource options right now. So if I come down here and take bearings and pulleys, that'll increase our food production from our fisherman's cottage. And then I can take efficient turbines, giving me plus 30% energy from our mills. That'll spend all of my points. I do want to get up here and get some more of these research things like commerce and stuff opened up. But for right now, this will ensure that I'm producing the resources I need. When we come back next time, we'll tackle another one of the missions. I'll probably go and take another one of these infected swarms next time. But thanks everyone for coming to check out the video. If you don't currently subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click on the subscribe button and come back and check out another one. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.